Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Is congratulations in order for Arionne and Martell? Did they finally get married? I'm just, asking. I don't know, but someone just sent me the question, asking me, and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything pop up saying Martell Hope was married or whatever. So I'm curious, just like the next person now, because he did state that he will be married by the end of this year. And the year is dwindling down. He still had a few more months left to find whomever the next Mrs. Hope was. But, we all thought it should have been, Arionne, because she stuck in there the longest. She the one that, put him in the misery that he's in. So why not give her the shot that she's been running for all this time? And Arionne, I know that I know that you can't wait to put it in the viewers of Love and Marriage Huntsville face to show that marriage certificate. So come on out and spill the beans. Well, I would say we want to know, but I'm going to say I want to know. I'm just curious. Has he finally made an honest woman out of you? I don't know what the reasoning now is, but I just want to know. Because we know how these Love and Marriage Huntsville cast members are. You look up and it's like an explosion somewhere. And it's like, here we go again. So I'm just wondering. But Sheree, if he did get married, and I'm saying if, because I don't know. Sheree, if he did get married, did he tell you that your services were no longer needed? Or did he just move on and you're going to find out with the rest of us? You still thinking that you're in a relationship with him. Even though you went on Angela Yee's podcast trying to dummy down your relationship because you realized that you have been making a fool of yourself up here claiming him and he's calling you the friend girl. And people start letting you know, start pulling your coattails saying, Sheree, you looking real foolish out here. So I just want to know, Sheree, because you've been out here, repping for this relationship that you and Martell has settled in or supposedly was in, and now supposedly he's married. Sheree, please tell me that he told you that your services were no longer needed, or you just still sitting there waiting to find out, or don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Belinda, I know that if he is married, he had the sense, the gall to tell you to your face that your services were no longer needed. And yes, I'm saying to tell you because I don't buy that mess about you dating his friend, because you and Martell were just a little too, no, y'all were a lot too chummy at, I guess that was the suit gala or whatever that y'all were at, and y'all were, dancing or whatever. There's the way that y'all was on each other. there is no way that you were dating his friend. Because if you were dating his friend, where's the friend? And are they still friends? I'm gonna need y'all to bring this friend out. Name this friend, because ain't no friend, ex-friend, ex-woman or not, you wouldn't even be bothered with Martell, because y'all wasn't. You should have moved right on along, Martell, because you were dating his friend, and should not have had any dealings with him. So I don't know who you trying to, you know, prove a point to, saying that you were not in a relationship. No, you probably he probably wasn't, but you probably was, because you were moving land and deeds and stuff, shifting paperwork around for him. But you were dating his friend, Belinda. Who you think you talking to? The people that watch Love and Hip Hop? Do you think you talking to the kids that watch Scooby Doo? Belinda, you got to get up pretty early in the morning to run them lines on us that you and Martell rehearsed. But it's okay, because I wouldn't want to claim a Martell either. Not a Martell Holt anyway. So you probably trying to protect whatever investment that you had, and you didn't want people coming for you and yours. So you got out there, was like, oh, wait a minute, we not dating. There's something going on, because you're posting his kids. You got your babysitter babysitting his kids, and y'all too doggone chummy. You chasing after him, after him getting into altercations. You running behind trying to chase him. He at your house cooking. What friend of his you dating? But anyway, like I said, did he tell you that he was moving on and your services were no longer needed? And to the other young lady that's in Atlanta, I don't know your name or anything about you, but whomever you are in the others, because I'm sure there are others, did he tell any of y'all, if he's married, that y'all services were no longer needed and he was moving on? He was circling all the way back. But my question is, why now? Why is, if he did get married, why now? Is it because of the allegations regarding the tape, and he don't want Arionne to have to be interrogated and testify against him? So he married her to shut her up, because he know that once you ask her a question, she's probably going to sing to the highest level and get them both locked up on some stuff that people don't even know about. Because she alluded to it online, saying that they did some stuff that could land them in jail. And when them people interrogate her, she'll probably singing and telling everything that he did, everything she know. She probably got the documents, the tapes, everything. I wouldn't be surprised, because she's just that slow. So did he marry her so she cannot testify against him? And they get a 2-for-1 lawyer? I'm just asking. Because, if they not, then they can, separate their cases, put her against him. So I'm just asking. So did he marry her so he don't have to pay child support? Did she try to come after him for child support, and she's trying to get some of them Love and Marriage Huntsville checks? Or she's seen that he about to have a suit line, and he said he's charging $700 per suit, and she was like, wait a minute, $700? She started doing calculations in her head, and she was like, I want some of that suit and tie money. And she was like, and that's not even counting what he's going to make off of the underwear. He already, he boasting and bragging about how much he make from Inez. He probably over there bed whispering in her ear again, talking about all the deals he got coming down the pipe. And she probably like, wait a minute, hold on. You don't pay Melody any child support. So that means that if I sue you for child support, I don't have to split my child support with anybody else. I get 100% of the child support that'll be deducted from his Love and Marriage Huntsville, his suit line, his underwear line, his Inez wine. I can get 100%. Or he said, wait a minute. We don't have to go down that road of trying to do the to do that for child support. We can just get married. Because Martell always trying to wiggle out of something. He already got her under control. He already ruled her with a with a iron fist, allegedly. So he already know that he could control her. She's the perfect candidate. He already done whooped her into shape. He just got to be able to control her mouth. And she's probably been practicing. That's why she has not been online. Because they probably was like, okay, we're gonna do a trial run. Let me see if you can stay off social media. Let me see if you can keep your mouth closed. And the only hiccup was they wasn't expecting Carson to come out and state some stuff that she said years ago. See, her past is starting to catch up with her. But Martell was like, oh, we dealt with that. That she made a mistake. So is that why he overlooked that on the Queen Sheba interview? Because they moved past it, and he gave her a pass because they're on a trial run for her to be able to shut her mouth and not tell everything, so they can go ahead on and tie the knot. Or is he trying to because he did admit on Queen Sheba Radio, Queen Sheba podcast in the interview that he fought for her to be on the show, and apparently he ran out of options. So he feels as though if he marry her, that's his last little leg to stand on to get her on the show, because he really don't have a storyline. So if he bring Arionne on the show and don't know what she gonna do, because whatever information she got to tell, if she talking about Melody, that's over and done with. That's like, okay, we knew all that. That's no longer relevant. If she's talking about the Scotts, Letitia gonna do whatever she did regarding the makeup artist, allegedly. Just ignore it and go on about her business. So it's really not going to do any good, except for to try to bring in ratings, because people are going to be like, okay, well, what is she doing there? What's going on? What's about to happen? Who is she teaming up with? So did he marry her to get her on the show? Did he marry her to shut her up so she can't testify against him? I'm just asking, because I want to know. I'm just curious, like the next person. Or did he marry her because he didn't have anything else to come back at Melody with for changing her last name? So he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and marry this broad because I don't have a comeback for Melody changing her last name to Rogers. And congratulations, Melody, you deserve it. You worked hard. You patiently waited and got the reward in the end. So, but my question is he doing it? If he did get married to Arionne, did he marry her because he don't have a comeback against Melody, for Melody celebrating and telling everybody that she has changed her name back to Rogers, and the only comeback he had was, I'll just marry the person that hurt her the most, even though Melody is already over that. She's over that situation. So I'm just asking. But anyway, if somebody know, please let me know, because I'm just interested. I'm just stating my opinion, talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.